I got some hot cash, and that of course means that I've been back to Hot Topic, and what I got from Hot Topic is 6 of these new Deadpool related mystery boxes. So let's get to them. In case you don't know what these figures are all about, I'm just going to talk about it real quick here. Deadpool has a crew of mercenaries for money, and it really, I think, started off with Solo. Solo was basically imitating Deadpool in order to take his jobs and make some extra money, and that's what really gave Deadpool the idea to get a crew together so that he could basically make more money, and that money now has allowed him to actually fund the Avengers. So in the comics right now, I think he's officially like an Avengers, maybe not the leader, but he does basically bankroll the Avengers. Okay, so these different colors actually do represent different characters. The first set of figures that they had available, there were 3 of them. Terror here, if you look at his costume, not that different from Deadpool. Really, the main difference is just the color. So Terror was actually the chase figure the first time. He was the rare one. I think he's like a 1 in 10 chance of finding him. Okay, so then they also had Solo, and Solo again, not very different from Deadpool. The only difference I really see is that he has some armor to him. And I do have Solo here as well. Unfortunately, I still haven't gotten a replacement box for him yet. His box got damaged in the mail, but I'm working that out. I'm going to try to work that out with someone to get a replacement box. And then I also have this character here, Fool Killer. And he's still in his box. His box is perfectly fine. I do think Funko kind of made a mistake here, since these 2 characters, Terror and then Solo, they're more similar looking to Deadpool. I really feel like Fool Killer here really should have been the chase figure. They should have given him the big weapon here that he likes to use. He's really into his big guns and everything, and he has a minigun there, just like Jesse the Body Ventura used in Predator. I really think they should have gave us that figure with that weapon and let that be the chase the first time through. I think that would have been a lot cooler. Okay, now let me go and show you what figures they have available this time. It pretty much is the rest of the crew here. So they have Stingray, and he has, it almost looks like wings here, and it basically is sort of like a wingsuit, but this allows him to travel underwater and also to float in the air. I don't know if he exactly flies, but I know he can at least float in the air. Slapstick, this character is almost like a living cartoon, and he's a pretty funny character. I mean, he's basically like a living cartoon. Then there's Madcap, and I don't know much about this character. I know he is featured in this comic here. I think Madcap actually has the ability to drive people insane. Okay, if I remember correctly. There is one more character that wasn't in this particular comic, but I know there is a member of Deadpool's crew that only speaks in Spanish. I was trying to remember what his name is, and for whatever reason, I just can't think of it right now. If anybody knows, please let me know down in the comments. Yeah, I know he has another member of his crew that speaks only in Spanish. Okay, so we are going to get into these boxes. I don't want to take too long with this. And by the way, I've heard a rumor, though, that the mystery figure might be Lady Deadpool. I don't know if that's true or not, but that would be pretty cool. I did leave one of these boxes up here in its plastic because I want you all to see that they really shrink wrapped these boxes a little too tight. So I'm expecting to see maybe a little bit of warping going on with these boxes. Okay, so first figure that I got here is Stingray. Now let you see up close there, he actually does have his arms spread out. And you see like the wings going on there. And that color actually looks pretty good. The orange coloring. Paint job looks pretty solid from what I can see. Maybe just a little bit runny over there on the arm, but overall pretty good looking. And it's interesting, here on the back it just shows Stingray, Slapstick, and Madcap. So I wonder if the idea of a chase figure was a last minute deal, because one thing I noticed here, And I don't know if you could pick this up on camera or not. You should be able to see it. This limited edition chase, notice here that this sticker was added on. Looks like it was added on after the fact, like I could peel that off if I wanted to. Okay. So yeah, the first one I got here again, Stingray. Let's keep it moving. And I do want to tell you a quick story while I'm getting the next one open here. I went to Hot Topic with these boxes in mind because I really just found out about them earlier. I think it was today, as a matter of fact. But I knew I was going to be in that area because I was going to see Captain America Civil War, which is awesome, by the way. And I will do a non-spoiler review of that tomorrow or very soon. But basically, they didn't have the boxes out. And I was just wondering what is going on. You know, I thought they were going to be there. And, you know, so I just gave up. I left the store. And as soon as I left the store, somebody posted on Facebook saying that they had just got boxes from that store. So I was like, I had to go back and see what was going on. And it turns out that they did have the boxes, but they just hadn't opened them up yet. Okay, so Madcap looks awesome. This is the most varied looking one thus far. Now, he does look somewhat similar to Terra, but you can see, even though they're both basically purple, it's not the exact same shade of purple. And then just the detail, it's not as if he has a super detailed face, but he definitely stands apart from the other characters there. That's very cool. And by the way, also, as I continue with this, if you're wondering why I ended up getting 6 boxes, is because, I mean, that's how they were boxed up. They came in cardboard boxes, 6 in each. And when I went back and the woman actually opened it up for me, I mean, she just took out one of those boxes and she said the guy right before me had gotten 6. And I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and get 6 too, because I'm pretty sure I can either sell, not at a flipper price, of course, either sell or trade my doubles, which obviously I'm going to have doubles. As a matter of fact, boom, another Madcap. And I have a feeling that Madcap is going to be pretty popular. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, people, look. This is not the same. I did not know this. Now I'm wondering if this is actually the chase. This is metallic. We have a metallic Madcap. So maybe this is actually the chase figure. Just look at them side by side. You can definitely see the difference there. That looks pretty awesome. This actually reminds me of my Chase Green Goblin. Well, I might have to, you all just bear with me for a moment. I'm going to be very careful with the box. Obviously, if this is a chase, I don't want to damage the box in any way, but we got to take a look at this guy up close. Wow, these really smell like they were just painted. It is so strong. But yeah, check them out in the light. Paint job is a little bit rough, and I have a feeling that, again, maybe this was sort of a rush job to get these figures out. But the face looks great. You could tell that the hat is kind of heavy there. His head wants to lean back a little bit. And it looks like there's just, I don't even know if you could see that, just a slight little crack there. Nothing major, though. But man, that looks good. I love metallic figures. I really wish I had more in my collection. So yeah, let me go and sit this guy over here. In fact, I'll keep him next to the other Madcap. And I'm sure some of you want to see the difference a little bit better. So let me go ahead and get this Madcap out of the box too. Again, I'm going to do this very carefully. But more than likely, I'm keeping both of these because they're not exactly the same. Okay, out of the package, you can tell the difference even more. Let me move the camera slightly here. You could tell the difference even more. That's pretty cool. Well, I would be surprised if there's another figure that's considered the chase, because that doesn't seem accidental that there's a metallic Madcap. Oh, and let me go ahead and put Stingray back up here. But I'm already pretty excited about this. Okay, next one up here. Let me go ahead and open it up so we can see it. And the color is different, so you know what that means. This has got to be slapstick with that yellow coloring on. And yep, this is him. And one thing that separates him from that old Deadpool mold is that he does have a hammer in his hand. Remember what I said? He's like a living cartoon, so he does use some silly weapons sometimes, especially that hammer there. And that looks pretty cool. I like that. Again, coloring looks pretty good. Paint job, not perfect, but pretty solid overall. I know when they did the first set of figures and I watched some unboxing videos, I saw some really nasty paint jobs. But, you know, overall with these, I'm pretty happy with them. This is the box that still has the plastic on. Like I said, I think they just shrink wrap these maybe too tight. It might be hard to see on camera, but it's actually flexing inwards there because the shrink wrapping is so tight on this. But from what I've seen pulling the boxes out, the boxes don't look bad, so maybe that's just nothing major to worry about. But it did have me a little concerned at first. Okay. So this is the 5th box, obviously. Let's see what we got here. More than likely we're getting into double territory. Unless there actually is another figure and that metallic madcap is not the mystery figure. I think we're going to get into double territory now. It's pretty cool that we have 4 different ones in 4 boxes. And yep, here we go with doubles. Got another slapstick. So definitely no reason for me to keep 2 slapsticks. So this one will either be sold not at a flipper price, like I always say, not at a flipper price, but this one will either be sold or traded. But honestly, there's really not much that I want right now as far as trades go. On my next Saturday night vlog, I am going to put a list at the end of things that I'm looking for. But I mean, if it's not really worth the time to do a trade, then I just wouldn't, bother with it. And of course, we got another double here now. So I really think that was just a rumor about Lady Deadpool being the mysterious, or not the mysterious figure, but the mystery figure. I think that was just a rumor. That metallic madcap has got to be the chase figure. So I feel pretty lucky. And then, yep, another stingray, another slapstick. So these will be the 2 figures that I need to either trade. And like I said, I'm really not even sure what I would trade them for right now. Or just, sell them at a fair price. But yeah, overall, I'm definitely happy about this. Pretty good evening for me because I got to enjoy Captain America Civil War, which I'm not going to talk about right now, but I will give my spoiler-free review. Probably that will be up tomorrow evening or early Saturday. And yeah, I'm just happy that I did go and get these figures. These look pretty cool. I'm happy to have all these figures together, although these madcap figures, they are going to go back in the boxes to protect them for now, because I just don't have a great setup to have figures outside of their boxes. I only got a few that are outside of their boxes. And yeah, this poor Solo, he still is going to need a home, but like I said, I'm working that out. He should have a box pretty soon. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I have all of the figures apparently, and I'll keep on checking out to see if there actually is a different mystery figure, if there's a different chase figure besides this metallic madcap. And if any of you come across something different, please holler at me, let me know. But that's it for now. I just wanted to do this unboxing for you all, and like I said, give you a heads up on what's coming up. I'm gonna have my spoiler-free review of Captain America Civil War, and then next Saturday night vlog, I got some ideas in mind, and I'm not gonna really share that yet, but one thing, of course, will be my trade list, things that I am looking for in case any of you do want to do a trade with me in the near future. Thanks for checking out this video, though. You all take care.